Welcome kindreds, it's Jessica and I have got this little gorgeous goddess mystery box to unbox today. I'll turn the camera around and show you what's inside. Okay, so here is the box. I'm really excited for this. I used to have goddess provisions boxes going back, a few years before depth year. So this is a real treat to have this today. They sent me to this for a review, so yeah, really exciting. This is the April 2023 box. I've got this little booklet here. It says tap into your higher purpose. They did tell me what they have. Each month has a different theme, and oh yeah, Age of Aquarius, that's right. I'm not going to look too much at that though because I don't like to spoil the content, so I'm going to put that to one side for a moment, but I will look at it later because I know one of the things that's lovely about the goddess provisions is that the things, they're not like, I used to get the witch casket and I really liked that, but it started to get a little bit like generic-y kind of items, whereas with the goddess provisions all of the things are from like small businesses and stuff, so they're a little bit more quirky and different, and usually it gives you information about the different makers in the booklet. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna have a little dig in here. Okay, so this looks exciting. Let's move this just out of the way for a second. Divination dice set. I've been getting into like non-standard forms of divination since I've been watching Carrie's Mystical Musings channel, where she talks a lot about like charm casting and stuff like that, and I've started getting quite into that, and I was thinking about getting some dice. I do sometimes use just like regular dice, and I've got like a 10 and a 12 sided dice for divination, but this looks like it's actually a set. Let's have a look. Stop wondering and just let's have a look. So it says Fortunes Foretold dice set, and this one says something different. Oh, so there's two different sets by the looks of it, or two sets that go together maybe. Moon Goddess dice set. Ooh, okay, so let's have a look at the Fortunes Foretold first. Oh, it's astrology. They're astrological symbols, which I guess makes sense with the Age of Aquarius. Like my daughter's got loads of planets in Aquarius, and she's quite into, you know, like the more kind of thought, like not so much thoughtful, like the kind of like brainy, I suppose, aspects of the craft, you know, like divination and tarot and things like that. The more like you know, Aquarius is fixed air, isn't it? So it's got that kind of like mind energy, like focused mind energy on things. And yeah, look, so we've got all the planets here and Chiron. So I can't even tell how many sides this dice has got, but obviously it's going to have all of the planets and Chiron. There's quite a few. And numbers on here. So I'm guessing that's going to be the houses then, if this is an astrology set. And then we've got the signs on here. Very cool. So you could, yeah. And like, I'm heavily into astrology, and like up until a few years ago I used to say like I'm not a professional astrologer, but I do actually offer astrology consultations now, because like I have been studying it for 30 years. So I thought it was about time to kind of like own that and be like, I actually do know quite a bit about this. So that, they're so pretty as well. It's like they're like swirly pinks and purples and blues as well inside them. They are really lovely. I wonder, yeah, like resin, I suppose. Really nice. What we got? So we got second house, Chiron, and in Cancer. Okay, so like, yeah, so we'd have like Cancer as the cardinal water energy, so kind of it's like an emotional, but also like second house would be like value, so it could be like a wound to do with like emotional, perhaps a mother wound as well, because Cancer is representative of the mother, and how that has affected my perception of like self-worth, that kind of thing. So yeah, so like they're easy to read, you know, you can just go straight in with it. That is very cool. Let's have a look at these others. What have we got here? Okay, so these are a little bit bigger, different shape from these. What have we got? We've got, okay, so we've got the different phases of the moon. So we've got last quarter, we've not got all of the different phases, well, you know, the sort of main named phases of the moon. That is a pretty shape of dice as well, isn't it? I think these ones are slightly prettier. And then what have we got here? Elements, it looks like. Cups, fire, so wands, air potentially. Oh, a rose though as well. Interesting. Okay, so I'll have to look to see. That looks like a sword. So like the tarot symbols it looks like, but with some other things woven in, elemental symbols, and then numbers again it looks like as well. Wow. Okay, let's have a little look at this booklet and see what it says. Put faith in the dice and see what you can shake up with this divination dice set. There's something so satisfying about that as well, isn't it? Containing both a moon goddess die set and fortunes foretold die set. Use each set individually or combine them to see what insights and messages are trying to come your way. That's really fun. That is really fun. So you can use all 6 dice together or separately. Begin by cleansing your dice in the space you're throwing them in, if you know, all the just usual stuff. Okay, so let's have a look at the interpretations. Fortunes foretold, so this is these ones. This set is best used for connecting with planetary guides and astrological themes to see what stars are showing up as your guides. And then it's got the different, oh, it's got the node as well. It's got the north node. It's a shame it hasn't got the south node actually. Like, since I've been studying medical astrology, I've been really into like south node stuff as well. But yeah, that's cool. And then the signs and little kind of keywords for the signs, and then the houses. Okay. Cool. Basically what I thought, you know, that you can use them like that. Yeah, so an example reading, if you rolled Venus and Leo and the 8th house, your guides are indicating that you might experience transformation, which they say in 8th house. So yeah, 8th house like death and rebirth within relationships, because it's Venus. Wow, that's debatable. You're being called to practice self-love. Yes, because like Leo as well, being like that place of the heart as well. So like, yeah, and like Leo relates to the strength card in tarot, so that kind of relationship probably like with self I would be reading if I threw those, most likely. It's important to love yourself before you allow others to step into your life. This way you set the example and prioritize your worth. Yeah, I like that. I roll with each opportunity the universe presents me. That's funny. I like a good pun or a bad pun. Yeah, they're saying you can send your pictures in. I think you can like win free boxes and stuff as well, like if you share pictures of the things. And then the moon goddess. So what have we got here? We've got numerology. Okay, so it only goes up to 8 because it obviously matches with the others, which are 8-sided dice. But yeah, kind of cool. Different numerological. And then we've got the moon phases, which are, you know, the kind of typical descriptions in here. And then tarot. Okay, so what are these symbols? So we've got wand, sword, pentacle, cup, and then we've got earth, air, fire. Oh, okay, so it's got the tarot symbols. So they kind of like, they do overlap, obviously, don't they? Because like wand is fire. It depends on which system you're using, but for me, wands are fire, swords are air. But it's got that even. Yeah, so like the two things kind of merge together. Yeah, I wonder how that'll work in practice. That'll be, these ones feel quite intuitive to me, like that's an easy in to just start reading with those, whereas these ones feel a little bit like I'm not quite so sure. Okay, so it's got an example reading here. So if you rolled like 3 and the new moon and the wand, and new beginnings and themes of creativity around your next move, because like 3 is like about movement. When one door closes, another door opens, and this is your creative portal. So like a new moon, yes, being that kind of idea of a portal, a new beginning kind of thing. And it's got some other bonus ideas. You can pair the 2 dice sets together. Combine the houses and the numerology dice. So yeah, so you could just take like one, couldn't you, and stick that numerology in with that, or maybe the moons in, like moon in signs. That would be cool as well. I'd like that. Yeah, that is fun. Very, very cool. That is going to be something to play with. And like you can also do things like I'm getting into with the charm casting, where you can make like mats as well. So like you could roll like 1 or 2 of them onto a mat and see how, or more than that, and see how things are in the different areas. Or you could use like tarot cards and roll them on top of tarot as well and see like which combinations come out. So yeah, there's lots and lots of different ways of using those. That I almost feel like I don't need to see what else is in here now. That is a very, very cool little kit. Isn't that great? And yeah, like I said, I've been toying with this like non-standard divination kind of stuff, and that is just really well timed. So that is cool. Very, very cool. Okay, so what else have we got here? We've got a little jar of crystals of lapis lazuli from Vibe Crystals. So, you know, like I said, they didn't actually say, did they? They've just got, they're like the Goddess Provisions own, it looks like. When I used to get it before, I don't think they had any of their like own branded kind of stuff. But that was, like I said, a few years ago. So perhaps now they are doing like their own items as well. But I'm glad they're still including like other stores, because yeah, Holy Santo is the name of the person actually, not the Vibe Crystals. These are just, that's just the name of this. Carry this stone with you to tap into your inner wisdom and embrace your higher self. Use this stone to expand your consciousness and connect to your guides. And it's got some ideas of what you can do with it. I do really like crystal chips. Let me just snip this off the card. They are handy for lots of things, like putting into charm bags is the one I probably use them for the most. But also for like offerings and stuff, and also for just like in spellcraft, I sometimes even crush them. I don't know, usually that would be with lapis. Obviously different crystals have got different hardness levels, haven't they? But yeah, you can use them to make like a dust for spell work and stuff as well, or like in sprays and things like that as well. Yeah, like room sprays and things. That is lovely, very nice. I'd probably, yeah. I'll leave that with that. What else have we got here? We've got a little book. Oh no, not that little book, quite a big book. Manifest, an illustrated and handwritten guide to discovering your own magic by Annie Tarasova. Okay, Dreamy Moons. Manifest is a handwritten illustrated guide to practical manifestation. This is really pretty. My daughter would absolutely love this. I might have to pass this her way. Like I said, she's an Aquarius and she loves all that kind of like mind magic. I keep meaning to get her a copy of that Psychic Witch book as well, that Matt Oren book, because I think she'd really like that. I'd like to read that too as well, so maybe when she's read it, I'll read it. Manifestation is a process of bringing your dream, intention or idea into physical world. It's a practice of turning your thoughts into reality. Manifest breaks down manifestation into 3 parts. So power of the mind, power of the universe, and action. Okay. The impossible becomes possible when all 3 forces come together. Yeah, so like power of mind, I see that more as like personal power. Then power of the universe is the universal power. Obviously those things cross over because, you know, ultimately, well, my belief is that we're all kind of from the same stuff. But we are also individuals, so we've got those 2 things going on. So we're like an individual who's also part of everything, so those 2 things. And then action, so that like you know, like the Temperance card in tarot, where it's like an alchemy that is happening. So when you have those 2 things together and then you apply something, like apply heat, you know, not heat necessarily, but you know what I mean, like metaphorically. By putting action, by doing that kind of like fiery wand energy perhaps, or you know, other sorts of energy as well, like water energy or air energy, you know, that's what magic is. Then the impossible becomes possible when all 3 forces come together. And then the second half of the book is an interactive section for writing, goal setting and vision boards. Okay, so the first half, it sounds like then is, oh that's cute, may this book help to make all your dreams come true. Oh, it's really pretty. It reminds me of some of the, I bought my daughter that Muse with the Moon book as well, which has got like different moon phases and journaling prompts and stuff in there. And this is really cute. This is very much like in that vein of that. Yeah, I might have to give this to her. It's not that I don't like manifesting, I definitely do. But I feel like she would probably get more out of it, and like it just feels like a little bit younger. I don't know. But I'm definitely appreciating the aesthetic. Yeah, so affirmations, that's something I am trying to get more on board with, but still not finding it that easy. Power of thought, creative visualization. There's some good info in here actually, it looks like. Obviously I'm not actually reading it now, but yeah. And then the universe. Okay, so that was you. This is the universe. Yeah. How do I connect to this bigger part of myself? So yeah, same kind of thing. And then the action. So what have you got? Like attracts like. And then some ideas for affirmations. Working with the universe. Ah, cool. So it's got like some practical examples and stuff as well, which is quite nice. Yeah. cute. And also good. So that is nice. Yeah, allow yourself to ask, allow yourself to receive. Yeah, and like however much I know that, it's like something I have to keep reminding. Maybe I shouldn't give this away. Maybe this is for me. This is for me. Yeah, that's cute. Look, failure crossed out equals motivation, wisdom, knowledge, lessons, opportunity for growth, learning experiences. Yeah. Okay, so that's the kind of first half, and then okay, so second half, let's manifest, and these are the prompts. Okay, but it's still kind of, it's not just journaling stuff. It has got info. It is more journaling stuff here. Notes, personal growth, things you can do to get to your goals, relationships. Yeah, so these are the more filling in your own stuff. I don't know how easy it would be to write in. You'd have to like break the spine to be able to write in it because it's quite small and compact. But you know, that's fine, isn't it? If it's a manifestation book, you are going to have to crack that bad boy open. And then dream diary space at the back. That's cute. Oh, look. May all your dreams come true. Yeah, it's really nicely done. Really nicely done. Dreamy moons. That is very cute. Liking that. Practice that and put that there. And I think, yeah, there's a few more things. I thought that was going to be pretty much it, but no, there's a pen, presumably to help you fill in your book. Can I get into that? Yes, it just slides out. Okay. And it looks like there's crystals in here. Can you see? But it doesn't, you know, like sometimes those pens that are like novelty pens are a little bit like poorly weighted. It actually still feels quite nice for writing. How do you get the pen? Okay, it's twist. Let's try that. I want a bit of something. I don't really want to do it on there. Let me do a little bit. Got a piece of paper. Let's try it on here. Is it purple? I wondered if it was going to be purple. Oh no, it's black. Nice though. Yeah, that's pretty. Manifesting magic. Yeah, and I think it looks like little tiny quartz crystals in there and little feathers. So you've got like air, that air element energy and that stone energy. So it's like bringing the air energy ideas into practical, physical earth energy kind of stuff. We've got a crystal here. And I have no idea what this is. Okay. Yeah, not sure. It's got like little light inside it, you know, a little bit like labradorite has, but it's definitely not that. It's like a completely different colour. So I will have to look in the book as to what that is. It feels kind of sparkly energy actually. It's really, yeah, like a magical, but like more intuition, higher purpose kind of magical. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so I'll look up what that is in a moment. Let's just have a look at what this last thing is. It's a lot of stuff, isn't it? Even though it's a tiny box, there's quite a lot of, oh, this looks like it's going to be an essential oil. Ooh, if I can get it out. Pop out. There we go. Move that off to the side a little bit. Whoa, okay, this is like a hologram label. It says Soapy Lane, Age of Aquarius, perfume oil, a perfume oil, okay. A balanced blend of amber, lemon, vetiver, bergamot, sweet orange, rose absolute, and ylang ylang. Oh, that sounds amazing. That's so goddessy. Chosen for their effects. It's really hard to read it on this, on this shiny label. It does look cool though. On the effective ability to free the mind and open the heart. Nice. Roll directly onto skin, rub on inner wrists, behind ears and collarbone for a beautiful scent. I'm going to have to open this now. It sounds, that blend of oils sounds, okay. I'm going to just, oh, come on. Okay. Yeah, look at that bottle, it's crazy. it's almost like got a, I think that's the vetiver, like kind of smoky, and definitely a lot of a lang like kind of sensual. Oh, that is, that's really nice. That is really nice. I wonder if that's like essential oils or whether it is just perfume oils, because it smells quite strong. I expect it'll say, let's have a look in the book. I do use perfume oils as well, but I do kind of prefer essential oils. But like, if it's Rose Absolute, then that would be very expensive. So I suspect there's going to be perfume oils. So let's have a little look what it says. So seeking answers with the divination dice. So yeah, that is probably, I don't know, I do really like this. I like all of it actually. It's a really, really lovely box. So it tells you about your dice there. And it says we have more Aquarian energy in our boutique. It is kind of airy Aquarian energy, and like having a scent, that's obviously very airy as well, isn't it? So divination dice set, they put the values in here. They reckon the $28. We know obviously it's I should say as well that they sent me this box for review, and they've also sent me a discount code as well. So if you want this box, I think this one's only available till the 17th or the 18th of this month. So I know it doesn't give you a lot of time, because I think they're based in Canada, I want to say, but maybe in the US, and it took a little while to get to me, so I'm obviously a bit later unboxing it closer to the deadline. But if you did want it, then I've got a discount code for this specific. You can still get this box up until that date, or to be honest, all of their boxes I'm always really impressed with, like the different stuff they've got in there. I'm not sure if they're going to carry on sending me them now, or whether this is going to be a one-off. So I've got like a link and a discount code for you to get $5 or £5, I don't know, I should have checked that, off your box. I think they're about $30 the boxes. So I'll check all that information. I'll leave all of that down in the description box. I will get like a kickback from that as well. So if you do decide to buy the box, then, you know, thank you very much in advance for supporting me in the channel with that. I really, really appreciate it. So yeah, like they give you the different values for the different things that are in there, which obviously adds up to way more than the value of the box. Like I think sometimes those values are like a little bit inflated, but you know, they are really nice items, rather than like packing a box full of like little cheap things. Like you often get like little incense or like a candle and stuff like that. They're actually like solid things, aren't they, in themselves? So the divination dice set, we already looked at that, and I think they must be, oh, they've got like a web page as well for you to go to if you want to get more information on how to use the dice, so that's quite handy. The Dreamy Moons Manifest book, and that is from Dreamy Moons. And yeah, this is what they do as well, is they give you then discount codes if you want to buy more stuff from the individual creators. A lot of the time they're like Etsy creators, small businesses and things like that, which, like I said, is one of the reasons why I really like this box. It's not just like generic stuff. So you can go, this person's obviously based in Australia, or it looks like from their website. You can get 15% off their stuff at dreamymoons.com.au. The Manifesting Magic Pen, that's $7, so that must be just a actual goddess provision. So they obviously are making their own items, getting their own items made as well. And then the Holy Santo Lapis Lazuli, they've got a code for that as well to get money off at holysanto.com. Right, what does it say about this perfume? Tap into the transformative essence of the Aquarian. It is, oh, it does say essential oils, imbued with the essence of amber, lemon, vetiver, bergamot, sweet orange, rose absolute, and ylang ylang essential oils in sunflower oil. Interesting. Okay, so like I said, it does smell strong, like nicely strong. This balanced blend awakens the mind, opens the heart, and helps you connect with the planet and humanity in a profound and meaningful way. I do really, really like it. And yeah, it's very goddess energy blend. That's really lovely. And they've got a coupon code to get 25% off at Soapy Lane at Etsy.com. So I think I will look on that particular one, because if they make good perfumes, then I will, yeah, definitely be looking at that, because I always liking to find perfume oils. And then the crystal, okay, so it says it's called Lavakite. That is a new one on me. Stimulate your creativity, wisdom and intellect with this crystal that evokes inner strength and is commonly used in meditation to produce inner visions. I don't know how commonly used. I've never heard of this crystal before. But maybe everyone else, if you've heard of it, let me know in the comments. This mystical stone is known to enhance psychic abilities, helping us see ourselves through our higher self. I love that. And promote clarity to past life recall visions, making it a powerful tool for anyone seeking to connect with their higher consciousness. Yeah, it has got that kind of like, almost like Akashic Records kind of feel to this stone. So that's really interesting, that description of it there. Yes, very cool. So that is the Age of Aquarius box. What's your favorite? Let me know. I think mine is the dice, although I've got a lot of love for all of this stuff actually. That was really fun. Like I said, if you want to get money off your box, I'll leave all the information down below about that. I'm so lucky, so blessed. Thank you so much for watching. Warmest blessings, and I will see you very soon.